All right, hey gang, Nate Bear here, lead technical tactician for Monument Traders Alliance and trade of the day. It is Tuesday, the 18th of February, and in this week's video, just kind of want to cover the indexes, where I think we're at, where I think we're headed, and then we'll take a look at S.A.M and see if we can't find a trade setup that looks good for entry. All right, so first things first, in the indexes, we've got a daily squeeze. We've got the SPY with a daily squeeze here. But the next, 1, 2, 3, 4 days, we are in OPEX. So I personally have lightened up. I've taken a lot of profits this morning. And I am trying to approach this week with a mentality of keep it, right? Keep what we've made, keep the money in the account, and looking for and sort of expecting, anticipating chop. Doesn't mean that that's what's going to happen, but I have very low expectations for this short week, and I'm thinking maybe a little pullback to the 8 EMA, some chop around this week, and then next week we kind of go. We let this momentum come in, and we maybe get a shift Thursday or Friday to the upside. That would be perfect in my humble opinion. So I've lightened up quite a bit, and I am looking for sort of day trades, keeping it light, keeping it loose, being nimble and agile. This week as we get through ChopX. So let me pull over S.A.M here, which if you are new, you will have no idea what I'm talking about, but S.A.M is our AI-powered scanner. And I use this every single day, all the time. So basically, I'm going to go to my watch list. I'm going to sort this by S up, which basically brings the number of squeezes with the highest, the tickers with the highest number of A+ squeezes to the top, so I can look at the cream of the crop. And I'm going to go through in here. Let's take a look at this first one, ISRG. So we'll see what this chart looks like. All right, so this is basically a perfect chart. Didn't take me very long, right? And ISRG has a squeeze on the 130-minute chart that looks really good. It's A+. So I love this. We've got a gap to fill up and through here. We've got a very, very strong stock. I believe this is near all-time highs. Yeah, super strong. So this is a chart that I like. This is a chart that I'm willing to play. Where would I want to get entry? Ideally on a pullback into this point of control, which is about 583. But I would say anywhere between, say, 583 and 587. I mean, it's a $600 stock, so we can give it a little bit of range to work with. But that looks excellent to me on a pullback into that range. And then as far as the options, let's take a look at the option chain. And again, in these videos, I try not to get too cute. I'm not going to do anything, ultra short dated. I would say we could probably go out to March. Now, these are not going to be cheap options by any stretch, but I would suggest if we can get into this range, I would look at these $600 calls out into March, and that's March 21st. So the $600 calls out into March 21st on a pullback into the buy zone, and then targets. Well, actually, I already have that up here, don't I? So the targets are going to be first off the all-time high at 616, and then up here into the 1272 at 630, $630. So going out in time, giving yourself the gift of time, buying yourself a nice high delta option. Instead of buying 10, maybe buy 1 or 2, right? Because it's pretty expensive. But if we were to get that pullback, picking those up around, if they were to fall, let's see, the delta on these is 45. So if it were to drop about, say, $10 into the buy zone, those options would be about $8, $9, so which is reasonable. So that's what I'll be looking for. And then again, exit targets would be 616, which is the all-time high, and then up into 630, which is the 1272 Fibonacci extension. All right, so that's what I've got for this week. I hope it helps. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Later.